Hi, I'm Scott Moore with Moore Engineering. We're here today to talk to you about something that's important, but not as serious as some of the other videos that we've done. So we're here to talk about matting.
Mat who?
Matting? Matting. We're talking about matting. So in floor safety, we often talk about walk-off matting, and you use that for many different purposes in industry, like in retail and other things.
I've never had a mat walk off. Why would mat walk off?
Anyway, so matting is really, it's an important part of slip, trip, and fall safety. Mats are great because you can walk off of them, and dirt and water.
Mat who?
Matt, the mat. You know Matt.
You're just walking off, he's great. Who is Matt?
Right, okay, so I'm going to talk about who Matt is. So if you're not careful with mats, they can become tripping hazards. And this is actually one of the big problems in the industry.
I would fire Matt.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
He tripped somebody.
No, he hasn't yet.
Who is
he
it?
has. All right, so anyway, we really try and avoid having mats that become a hazard, either by the fact that they're too wet, you walk off of the mats and it's just... Okay. It's too wet. Okay, now you got to be careful because mats, if the edges curl
How
up,
do Matt get wet?
you can. You get wet. Okay, all right. So you got to be careful when you place mats. You got to make sure they don't create a hazard. You got to make sure they're not too wet. You got to have a plan to get rid of them when they're too wet and to clean them and put.
All right, here's the question.
Are you raising your hand now?
Yeah,
What's the question?
I'm making a point.
You're making okay.
Why hire Matt if he's going to be so much difficulty?
Somehow you've managed to ask a pretty good question. Because Matt, in the right circumstance, he can help. He can help you mitigate the risk of a slip and fall or a trip and fall. He can take moisture off your shoes, and that's why you hire Matt. I don't know why I hired you.
Is he a shoe cleaner?
In a way, he's a shoe cleaner. Yeah, that's not really the point of this video, but yeah.
My shoes are dirty.
I don't know how that happened.
Where's Matt?
Matt according to you, he walked off already. So anyway, this is a show. This is a show. This is a video about mats. We hope that you got something out of it. I hope that you know who Matt is, because not everybody does, and that you're cognizant of the risks of using mats and the things that you should do to make sure that mats don't become a problem. And thanks for listening. Scott Moore with Moore Engineering, Dan Schroeder with Moore Engineering. We'll see you next time. Test more, slip less.
If your name is Matt, we apologize.